Instant Trivia, Memorial Day Trivia Edition. Let's go. What was Memorial Day originally called? Decoration Day. In what year was Decoration Day first nationally proclaimed? 1868. Who issued the 1868 order establishing Decoration Day? John A. Logan. Which organization organized the first nationwide Decoration Day observance? Answer: Grand Army of the Republic. Which town was declared the official birthplace of Memorial Day in 1966? Waterloo, New York. Memorial Day traditions largely originated after which war? Civil War. Which poem popularized the poppy as a remembrance symbol? In Flanders Fields. Who authored In Flanders Fields? John McCrae. Which American advocated making the poppy a national symbol? Moyna Michael. What color poppy is associated with Memorial Day? Red. What federal act moved Memorial Day to the last Monday in May? Uniform Monday Holiday Act. In what year did Memorial Day begin being observed on the last Monday in May? 1971. Memorial Day is observed on which day of the week? Monday. Memorial Day specifically honors which group? Fallen service members. At what local time is the National Moment of Remembrance observed? 3 p.m. How long do Americans pause for the National Moment of Remembrance? 1 minute. In what year did Congress establish the National Moment of Remembrance? 2000. According to U.S. flag protocol, how are flags displayed on Memorial Day morning? Half staff. At what time are U.S. flags raised to full staff on Memorial Day? Noon. What bugle call is traditionally played at military funerals and Memorial Day ceremonies? Taps. Who is credited with composing the bugle call Taps? Daniel Butterfield. What instrument is used to sound taps? Bugle. Which national cemetery is home to the tomb of the unknown soldier? Arlington National Cemetery. In what year was the tomb of the unknown soldier dedicated? 1921. The first unknown soldier interred at Arlington was from which war? World War I. What is traditionally laid at the tomb of the unknown soldier during ceremonies? Wreaths. Which veterans organization popularized the Buddy Poppy program? Veterans of foreign wars. What is the small artificial poppy sold to support veterans called? Buddy Poppy. Which U.S. president proclaimed Waterloo as Memorial Day's birthplace? Lyndon B. Johnson. Which southern city hosted a May 1865 ceremony, often cited as an early Memorial Day observance? Charleston, South Carolina. What annual motorcycle rally in Washington, D.C. takes place around Memorial Day to raise POWMIA awareness? Rolling Thunder. What nationally televised concert is held on the National Mall each Memorial Day weekend? National Memorial Day Concert. Which broadcaster traditionally airs the National Memorial Day Concert? PBS. What three-word phrase is commonly used to express remembrance of the fallen? Lest we forget. What informal term describes the long weekend that includes Memorial Day? Memorial Day weekend. Memorial Day weekend is widely considered the unofficial start of which season? Summer. What public event do many towns hold on Memorial Day to honor the fallen? Parades. Besides flags, what do people commonly leave at graves on Memorial Day? Flowers. Which federal code governs proper flag display on Memorial Day? U.S. Flag Code. In what year did Waterloo, New York, first hold a Memorial Day observance that later led to its birthplace claim? 1866. On what fixed date was Decoration Day originally observed each year under the 1868 proclamation? May 30th. What ceremonial rifle salute is often performed at military funerals and Memorial Day events? Three-volley salute. Which patriotic song is commonly played at Memorial Day ceremonies besides taps? The Star-Spangled Banner. Which holiday specifically honors all who have served, both living and deceased, and is sometimes confused with Memorial Day? Veterans Day. Which city hosts the annual National Memorial Day Parade in the nation's capital? Washington, D.C. What popular outdoor activity sees increased participation over Memorial Day weekend? Barbecues. In what year did Congress pass the Uniform Monday Holiday Act that changed several holiday observances? 1968. That's the end of the show. Thanks for playing. See you tomorrow.